We talked to community organizations in Louisville that students can get involved with to help make our city more compassionate.
Louisville was recognized as the International Model City for Compassion this year. You can say we're a compassionate city. How do we express that? So the idea of Give a Day was for people to show that through volunteerism and to have a massive movement of people helping each other. A lot of people have never volunteered before. And you ask them, why not? And they say, I didn't know how to do it. So part of what we were able to do with Metro United Way was just simply go to a website and with a few clicks of the mouse make it happen.
We have a lot of experience in the arena of recruiting volunteers and matching them up with their interests.
Set the goal, 55,000. We ended up with over 90,000 volunteers or acts of compassion throughout the week. I quickly proclaimed us as the most compassionate city in the world, and nobody has challenged that yet.
Give a Day meant so much to St. Joe's. We had more than 20 projects that we were really able to get done and wouldn't have been able to do without all these volunteer groups.
It enabled us to get the word out to our community about what our kids need, what we need, and the services that we offer.
We had over 200 volunteers that together gave 767 hours of service and came out to support St. Joe's in our mission of giving children a home.
Anybody can do this. We didn't spend any extra money from a city standpoint to provide staffing or resources for Give a Day. Really what you're doing is just calling out the goodwill that resides in people already and using the power of the mayor's office to convene and inspire and make your community a better place.
The Ali Center has a program called YouGive, and it's found at yougive.org. And its purpose is to really catalyze and activate students who are looking for volunteer opportunities, and it sort of vets the programs or the nonprofits who are seeking volunteers. So it's a way to connect those looking to volunteer and those who have the opportunities for students to volunteer at.
So we've already started this program as a pilot at Manual. The best way to get involved is to go and speak to Mrs. Spiegelhalter. She's the faculty sponsor. I will let you know though that EJ Mentors, again, is an honor society, so it's by invitation only, which means that you have to have a minimum GPA, you have to be a junior or senior, but if you're on track or if you meet that criteria already, I would go and speak to her and find out more information on how to join.
In case you didn't know, Kentucky is one of the worst states in the United States as far as animal cruelty laws, which basically means, animal cruelty can happen and very little happens, maybe just a slap on the wrist. So the advocacy part of legislation is extremely important to protect all animals here in Kentucky. We're a farming state, we're a horse state, we're also a state of animal lovers. So it benefits all animals for students to speak up. If you're wondering why you should sign the petition, it's because every voice matters, and again, student voices make a bigger impact sometimes than adult voices because it's more rare to hear a child stand up for animals. And the reason it's so important to advocate for animals is that they feel pain, they're here, and we can only make their life better or worse. We're kind of responsible for that. And also a big thing is if you're a person that doesn't really feel for animals, that can translate when you're older. It's been a proven fact that a student or a child that enjoys seeing animals in pain tends to grow up and have problems in society that can lead to jail time and truancy. So protecting animals also leads to protecting people, and compassion encompasses all of that.
What exactly are Meatless Mondays, in a nutshell? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. One day a week, just after Sunday and prior to Tuesday, to be exact, in which you eat meat-free meals. A fairly simple concept, right? But why should you partake in this weekly, holiday from meat, if you will? Well, before we get to the reason, let's see who else supports the idea of kicking off each week, tossing chicken sandwiches, fish sticks, and hot dogs aside. Well, for one, Oprah's on board. And if she's doing it, your mom will be doing it. What more support do you need? So now you have an idea of who some of the champions of Meatless Monday are. Let's focus on how they're doing it. Well, in this day and age, it's actually really easy. So where do we start? If you like plants, you're in luck. Here's an idea. Take a meal and replace the meat with, yes, vegetables. Good job. However, if you're a meat and potatoes, minus the potatoes kind of guy or gal, there are plenty of vegetarian meats out there. Here are just a few. But maybe you like to eat out if you have anything in common with most people. Not a problem. Pretty much every restaurant has vegetarian meals. Plus, give ethnic restaurants a shot. Chinese, Thai, Middle Eastern, Indian, Mexican restaurants always have vegetarian dishes to choose from. So we've covered the who, what, how, now most importantly, onto the why. Number 1, the environment. You know, the air, water, soil. Well, it's in trouble. Global warming, greenhouse gases, all that stuff. What's one of the largest contributors at play? According to the United Nations, animal agriculture. This group said that if every American replaced chicken with other non-meat stuff, one meal, once a week, it'd be like taking 500,000 cars off the roads. That's a lot. Only like a few thousand DeLoreans though, maybe. Number 2, animals. If all Americans did Meatless Monday, it'd prevent 1.4 billion, billion, animals from being factory farmed. That's a good thing, because this is what that looks like. Not a pretty sight. Number 3, your health. Eating more meat-free meals can help prevent heart disease, cancer, and stroke. Want more evidence? Ask former President Clinton.
I went on essentially a plant-based diet. 82% of the people who've done that, their arterial blockage cleans up, and I lost 24 pounds. I didn't have dreamed this would happen.
So, now you have the who, what, how, why on Meatless Monday. Where do you begin? You can start by going to humanesociety.org/meatlessmonday and sign up for free vegetarian recipes and tips, which we'll send you every Friday, so you'll have what you need to plan out your Meatless Monday, if you need our help. And send this video to your friends and family. Between your smartphone, laptop, Facebook page, Twitter feed, Google Plus account, I know you can do it. Bye.
Born out of a dream.
2 brothers, 5 years ago.
Fueled by the desire for change.
By the hope that the world can be a better place.
They called it We Day.
Born out of a dream.
A call that brings a generation together.
For all issues young people care about.
More than an event, it launches a year of actions for social change.
You can't buy a ticket to We Day.
You earn it through service.
Tens of thousands in attendance.
Hundreds of thousands watching online.
Millions watching on TV.
Born out of a dream.
For us to be better.
For the world to be better.
Youth is not wasted on the young.
We Day is our generation.
We Day is the movement of our time.
A year-long series of actions to better our global community. And we make that commitment today.
World peace, genuine world peace must come through inner peace.
We are each other's hope.
Yeah, Nelly, we love you. We miss you.
We all have to play together as a team to make the world better. I suffer from depression.
There is no room like this room anywhere on the planet.
We're not asked to do great things. We're asked to do all things with great care.
I stand here in front of you as living proof that we can redefine what is possible.
No matter how old you are, how young you are, just go out there, be yourself, and make a change for others.
Like, I'm so impacted. I can't even describe to you. I'm so excited to get started.
change this world.
We want you to know that we hear you and understand your message.
Keep doing what you're doing. Be leaders, not followers.
One heart with courage is a majority.
Never, ever doubt for one moment that you can change the world in a positive way.
Feel my fire reach for you. Flames draw high out to you. Street light shines through my window. It trembles.
Together, we can all change the world.
If you never give up, you will find a way.
Together, we started Free the Children. Together, our voices grew louder. Who's ready to help? Who's ready to change the world? That sound is self-doubt slipping away. That sound is the power of we.
We Day is incredible.
The best field trip ever.
Honestly, this has changed my life.
That is the power of we, and this is what We Day is all about.